Hi, I'm Craig Murphy, and I want to talk to you about the Thomas wildfire. I want to help you avoid scams and to help you to avoid getting ripped off. Whenever there is a natural disaster like the Thomas wildfire, scammers, rip-off artists, and con men will come out of the woodwork, and they will try and take advantage of you in any way that they can. Some of the typical scams and rip-offs are people that pretend to be from a charity and they want you to make donations to them and they just end up stealing the money. Or other scams are people that will come and pretend to be repairmen and they will charge you to do a bunch of repairs. They will take your money and disappear. Or there are also people that pretend that they are from your insurance company and that they are going to help you make your insurance claim or to avoid having to pay large deductibles. So if you pay them money, they will help you save money in the long run. And all of these are scams and rip-offs that you need to be aware of and that you need to avoid so that you're not taken advantage of and that you lose more than you already have. So what I'm going to do is go through some of the things that you can do to avoid getting ripped off and taken advantage of. I want to go through my list with you of some of the things that you can do to avoid being ripped off by someone who claims to be a fake charity. And if you are going to make a donation to help victims of the Thomas wildfire, to make sure that you are actually contributing to a real, legitimate charity. First thing is, do not give money to a charity that you've never heard of. People will come up with names of charities that sound like they're legitimate or have a good ring to them, but many times it will be something that somebody invented and they created a quick website and they're trying to, again, take advantage of you and rip off your money. So if you've never heard of the charity, that is the first red flag that you should be aware of and that you should look into it a little further. Number two, don't give your credit card information out to anyone over the phone before you have checked that charity out and you know that it is legitimate. That goes for anything. If you get solicited over the phone and someone tells you that they're a charitable organization to help the victims of the Thomas wildfire, just do not automatically give them your credit card information. You need to do some research to make sure that they are legitimate before you ever give them your credit card information. Because if there's someone trying to take advantage of you, either you can authorize a certain amount and they're just going to take it, or once they get your credit card information, there's no telling what they will do with that information and how much they will take from your bank account or charge onto your credit card. Number three, never send cash in the mail. If someone is asking you to send them cash in the mail, that is a pure sign that they are going to take that money and they are going to keep it and it will never go to a charity. Never send cash to someone in the mail. Number four, if you get a random email or an email from somebody from one of these places that claims to be a charity, do not click on a link that they randomly send to you. Again, before you do anything, what you need to do is check and make sure that they are legitimate, get their information, check it out, get their phone number, their name, where they're located so that you can call them back after you have done your due diligence and before you give them any money. Another way that these scammers and rip-off artists will try and take advantage of you and take your money is by pretending to be legitimate contractors who will come in and do repairs for you. They will either give you an outrageous bid where they're gouging you for the price, or they will come in and give you a bid that seems like a really good deal, and they will want you to pay them cash up front before they do the work, and they will never come back and you've lost that money. So here are some of the things that you can do to make sure that the people that you are dealing with are legitimate and that they are above board and going to do the work on your house, and that it is fair and reasonable price to do the work that they promise to do. What can you do to make sure that you do not get ripped off or scammed by someone pretending to be a contractor, or that you get ripped off by a contractor who is not reputable? You will always want to do business with a reputable contractor. The first thing that you should do is to be aware of unsolicited bids for work. That is, people going door to door offering to do repairs or other work on your house. Typically, a legitimate contractor will respond to you, and they will come out and give specific bids for work that you have requested them to come out and bid, or that your insurance adjuster has directed them to come to your house. People coming unsolicited offering work should send up a red flag, and you need to look into them. You should only deal with a licensed contractor. You should ask the contractor for their license number and their bond information. And you can check that out with the California Department of Consumer Affairs. And you can do that at www.cslb.ca.gov. So you can make sure that whoever you're dealing with is in fact licensed and bonded. Anybody that you're intending to do business with or have them do work or repairs on your home or your property, is you want to check references. So have them give you a list of references, and then you need to follow up and contact those references to make sure that these people are legit and that they will do the work in the manner in which they say and in the manner in which you expect them to do it. What you want to also do is get copies of the contractor's general liability and workers' comp insurance. Any legitimate contractor should be willing to give that to you. Most of the time your insurance company will want that before they begin doing work on your house. And if they refuse to give you copies of their general liability and workers' comp insurance, then you should look for another contractor. Again, that is a red flag that these people are not legitimate and that you do not want to do business with them. In particular, if they don't have any type of general liability or workers' comp insurance and they have people out at your house and they end up getting injured while they're doing that work, when they don't have any liability or workers' comp insurance, they're going to turn around and sue you and your insurance company and seek payment through you. So to protect yourself, you want to make sure that, again, they have adequate general liability and workers' comp insurance to protect you when they're on your property. Now, what should you do if you suspect that someone's a scammer, a rip-off artist, or that they're trying to price gouge you? There are two things that you can do. Number one, get information from the people so that you can identify them, and then call the police and report them to the police so that the police can investigate them. If you believe that they are involved in price gouging, the Ventura County District Attorney's Office has a hotline set up where you can report price gouging. You can contact the District Attorney's Office at 805-662-1728. That's 805-662-1728. Suppose a contractor has made a bid to do the repair work on your home, or you've been contacted by somebody who wants a charitable contribution to help other people that have been adversely affected by the Thomas wildfire. And if you follow the directions that I've given you, you want to make sure that you investigate them to make sure that they are legitimate. What should you tell them? Here's exactly what you should tell them. Tell them this: I will not do anything until my investigation is complete. I will follow up with you after that. Very simple. If the person is legitimate, they should accept that and give you their information so that you can contact them after you've made sure that they're legitimate. But if the person tries to force you to make a charitable contribution, or for you to give them money or to send them money, or to make some type of donation, or to give them money on the spot for some repairs, saying, well, if you pay me this right now, the price won't go up, but I can't guarantee that I'm going to not be too busy later on and that my prices are going to be twice as high, so you got to pay me some money now. Anybody who does that should send up a red flag. You should not do business with them. Any charity or any contractor who's legit will anticipate that in these circumstances you are going to investigate them and make sure that they are either the charity that you want to give money to, or that they are a contractor who can do the work that you need. And if they resist you doing any investigation into them, that is a red flag that you should not do business with them. Finally, if you have questions about any of this, you can give me a call. Again, I am Craig Murphy. You can call me at my office at 805-330-3393. I'd be glad to talk to you about any issues that you're having regarding your damages from the Thomas wildfire. I will do whatever I can to help you out. I look forward to talking to you.